back. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Welcome to Spilling the Gravy. I'm Antonia.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're a mother-in-law, daughter-in-law duo talking about everything. And it's the new year, 2026.
Taking you into 2026 with us.
Yes, we were not here last week, if you haven't noticed, Mikey. But we're back and we're ready for the new year, and we have a whole bunch of exciting things for the new year.
Well, yes, we took a week off because, as you all heard, through our month of December, we have a very busy December. So
Yes.
we celebrated our holidays in grand style. So we took a little break to be back fresh with you in the new year.
Yes, and look at our amazing new sign that my wonderful husband got me for Christmas. He's so supportive.
And our glasses.
We have matching Spilling the Gravy glasses. You probably
Cheers,
can't even
salute.
see it. Salute.
But it has our names and the date of our first episode dropped,
Yep.
and Spilling the Gravy on
And
the
a
glasses.
matching little, I don't know what this is called, but
Decanter.
boop, boop, to pour it. But there's nothing in it right now. We drank it all.
Somebody taught that boy well.
So we're back for the new year.
We made it through the holidays, all the craziness. We had a good time.
Yep. Party's over.
Wah, wah, wah. The
wah.
party's over. Me singing for you is over. I've got nothing to sing about
Darn.
in January.
I miss the singing.
We did some singing on New Year's Eve, though, so
We
we got that out of our
did.
system.
And we said we would talk about our New Year's party. Well, your New Year's party that you throw every year. And it's always a good time. You want to know why?
Because it's themed.
There's a theme every year. We love a good theme.
We do. And I don't even know how many years ago we started the theme,
I
but
think the
once
first
you
year
start.
was the pajamas. Probably like 6
I
years
think
ago.
so. It started with pajamas, and this year had pajamas again.
as well.
But we've had many themes through the years. So I think it started the pajamas the first year because I thought it'd be fun. Everybody come like fun and cozy, and you know it's a late night. And that year, I think it was more where like there were onesies, there were different kinds of pajamas. There was a little bit of crazy, yes. And then we've done through the years, we've had casino night, which was like a Vegas night, where we had everything, people dressed as, well, it was casino night, not just Vegas. So
the
like
picture.
Jeff and I were like the seniors that just got off, dressed like the seniors that just got off the
little
bus.
Buckets of change
With
to
our-
put in the slot machine.
Exactly. I had like my suede sweatsuit on. We were trying to remember our names. Sal and Lois. We were Sal and Lois. So yes, we love a good theme. So we did that. We've done the 80s.
Yes, the
We did
80s was a good year. I like that one.
You were Olivia Newton-John from
I was
Physical.
from Physical. I had the jumpsuit, the headband, the pigtails. I had it all.
You had it all. That year I was Cher from the 80s. So I dressed like, because I love Cher. So we did that. What else have we done?
Last year we did the mop theme.
Yes, we did the
That
mob.
was my favorite one. I think. It was
She makes
so
a good
much
mob
fun.
wife. That was great. It was good. Like we went right down to, I had put printed pictures from mafia movies and The Sopranos, like TV shows, and put them around like our
as
family photo.
pictures. And we had a I don't know what the walls are called, but it like measures your height. Are they called?
Oh,
something?
for like a mug shot.
Yeah,
So like that.
mugshot wall, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we had that whole background with like little signs, and we all took pictures there. It was a good time. I loved that theme. I had my big furry coat on.
And I usually try to make the food match the theme. So like we did one year where it was color themed. So the theme was everybody
What was that?
I don't, they all meld together. So I don't even know anymore, but it was a color. So every family, like it couldn't, it's not, whether it's a couple of family, whatever, people coming together, you got a color. So whatever your color was, and I think I listed like, however many colors, and it was first come, first serve, you got your color. And you dressed all in that color, and you brought a food in that color. So we did that year. So there were some interesting things we got that year. But it's fun. And then this year, because December was so busy for us, and because I was hosting Christmas too,
Yes.
I tried to make the theme manageable for me.
Yeah. Which, honestly, besides the mob theme, like, it's always fun to get dressed up and do all that. But the pajamas are, like, such the way to go if you want to have a themed New Year's party. Because, and especially this year, I always wear makeup, too. And I didn't wear makeup this New Year's because I was like, oh, I'm going to have my eye patches on and, like, look like I'm going to bed because I like a theme, too. And I just rolled right into bed after when we got home. And it was the best thing not to have to take all my makeup off. It was great.
So it was pizza and PJs
Pizza
this
and
year.
PJs.
And I did the pizza so that I wouldn't have to cook a million things. That worked out well for me. I didn't cook a million things, but you come here, it's never just going to be one thing. So I don't think anybody was under the false illusion that they would come here and just have pizza.
No, I don't think anybody ever comes here and expects to have one option.
But it was easier because I didn't have to cook a lot of main meals. It was more
I feel like
a
you
lot
got
of
to actually
appetizer.
enjoy yourself too.
I did. It was a lot of appetizer stuff.
Yeah.
We had, in typical fashion, way too much.
Yeah.
If anybody's interested in pizza through today, I still have some I can offer you.
Stop by before it gets bad.
There's a box to go with your name on it. But I think it was good. I think everybody had fun. We
added a couple other things to do, activities this year too.
Yes. We do usually, like, I try sometimes to add a game in depending on, which year it is and what the theme is. But this year we just did some interesting games.
Yeah. So for White Elephant, I actually stole a karaoke machine. And we decided that it would be the perfect time to use this karaoke machine.
And it
so
was.
We had some late night karaoke. I'm sorry for the family that had to listen to my terrible voice while I was drinking.
2 a.m. I had to close the window so we didn't have the neighborhood cats come and try to get in.
And then you also had kind of like a heads up game.
Yes, it was like, I guess I made the poor man's version because I made it up myself.
It was so
and I
good.
just printed out.
The headband.
I used one of my headbands, hairbands. I came up with 5 different categories. I think we had movies, TV shows, food and drink, celebrities, and athletes. And you never know which way the crowd is going to go. Are they going to be into it? Are people going to participate? I usually don't accept non-participation.
8:00, she comes over to me. Antonia, when are we doing the games?
Time for games.
And I'm like, I don't know, Michelle.
And, I think people are first like, oh, yeah, games. And then everybody gets the competitive streak and they all get into it.
Yeah.
And it was fun. And we made everybody into teams, which, again, about our math. And I was trying to figure out the number.
Like, your number.
I think I had to do that 5 times to get it.
We're like, teams. Okay, we're like 34 people into like how many teams?
But we did. And there was a bunch of like teenage age kids here, and they're, like, oh God, we're stuck here at this family party. They got into it and had fun too. So it was a good time by all.
Yes, it was so much fun. I had a fantastic New Year's.
Oh, she did. She had a fantastic New Year's. I don't know how her New Year's Day was.
My New Year's Day was not very good. And I will say, okay, I can always handle my liquor. I don't know what happened. I was definitely more drunk on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day than I was New Year's. And I was so sick New Year's Day. And I don't know why.
And you ate, right?
I did eat, but maybe it was just like, I don't know, too much grease, or I have no idea. Or I didn't eat enough during the day prior. I don't know. I didn't drink enough water.
You coat the stomach ahead of time.
Yeah, well, apparently I didn't do that. I did not have a very good New Year's Day. Or morning, I should say, because I spent my morning... Which I haven't done in so long.
But you looked better when I saw you on New Year's Day. Later.
Yeah,
I mean, that was much later in the day.
I didn't see you in the morning.
No, that was much later in the
Evan
day.
didn't even know. It was like we got home and I laid down, and this is what happened because I laid down and it was like not even a half hour and I just got the spins.
Well, you didn't even leave.
No, we left like an hour
my house
after.
Until
everybody else.
An hour after?
You don't think it was an hour? How long was it?
It was almost 4:00 when you guys left my house.
What?
Yes, it was almost 4:00.
I remember that.
When you left. It was down to, and I mean, everybody stayed pretty, most, not everybody, most people stayed pretty late. I think the last people to leave were my aunt and uncle because they were helping clean up a little. Yeah. And that was probably around 2.
Don't ask me.
I don't know. And then obviously we didn't clean everything that night, but we had to make some sort of organization or I would have not been happy the next morning. And then we eventually went up. So the only people left were from the Cali compound, and Ryan and Mackenzie then went up to bed. Grammy went to bed, and then it was just Antonia, Evan, myself, and Jeff. Jeff was in and out of consciousness on the couch.
He was drunk too.
And then it was me basically listening to Antonia's rants. While eating, and this is probably why you were sick, while eating buffalo chicken, Jeff. That had been sitting out for 8 hours at that point.
Maybe that is why I got sick. I don't know. It's something with me and Prosecco where I'm so good and then all of a sudden it just turns on me.
So that could have been why. It could have been the late night buffalo chicken dip that's been
sitting out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And just eating it at 3:30 a.m. maybe.
I'm not doing that again. I'm sorry, family. I just needed to let some things loose.
But it was all good and all fun.
It was so much fun. I had the best time besides the morning. But some of my favorite parts about hosting any party is our morning debriefs.
Oh, the discussion, the after the fact discussion.
The after the fact of like, most of the time they're about ourselves. I feel like I can't believe I did this. How do you not remember this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like other families do this. You have to debrief after you're with the family, like at the party.
Like, how'd it go? Did you think everybody had fun?
Yeah.
Like, everybody's not together, so you don't know everything that happened. I'm like upstairs, downstairs, all over. Yeah. So yes, it's kind of reliving the night.
Yeah. It's like my favorite part.
Yes. I think everybody had fun.
I think they did. I mean, everyone always has fun whenever we
Then we have the group shot that maybe you can
I can add in our group shot. You can see all of our lovely family and people that come every year to every party.
We try to get the group shot right after the ball drops at midnight.
She was like a dictator. She was like, everybody listen to me.
Yes,
I do not leave at 12:01. Everyone stays where they are. We're
right. Do not disperse to other parts of the house. We need a picture right here. Which is not easy to get that many people in this like little area of my basement that we try to do it in. We really need to rethink. We've done it. God only knows how many years now, but
there's like no good place to do it where we can all comfortably be in the group. But
if I remember, I'll try to figure that out before next year. But yeah, so every year we do take the group picture at the end, which is fun.
Yes.
We set the timer and we end up doing it like, 10 takes.
Yeah. You're like, wait.
It's flashing. Does that mean it's off?
No, we still have a little bit more time. It's when that screen comes up.
Okay.
But yeah, what else?
I think I might have we definitely talked about this, I think, on one of our other podcasts years ago, that we used to have a New Year's Day celebration after, which was almost like another holiday. Like you had,
I could never.
And I now, like every New Year's Day now, after I've hosted our party, and I think to myself, how the hell did we do it, and why did we do it?
Yeah. And you were younger then. You were definitely drinking the night before. You wanted to go hang out.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. It was the way I dictate certain things. It was dictated to me. Like that was I think that was more my grandfather's thing. Was like we all get together, not the extended, but it was like his kids and his grandchildren. Like we were expected to go there on New Year's Day for. Maybe it would be like a Sunday, like a holiday dinner, but maybe like more of like a Sunday dinner. But we were expected to go. And now it's like New Year's Day. I don't want to do anything on New Year's Day. Like finish cleaning up in the morning and then just stay cozy and comfy the rest of the day.
Yeah. I'm on board with that. And I will not be coming if you ask me to go to New Year's Day.
And usually we have so many leftovers that we're not eating anything the next day.
Because then New Year's Day, I mean, we always eat leftovers, which even at that point, I was so exhausted. I'm like, I just need to like eat something small and then like go to bed. I didn't even eat the pizza. I still didn't feel good. I ate salad and then I went to bed.
I gave you that gigantic bag of salad.
Yeah, I ate the salad and then I went to bed because I really didn't eat anything all day.
No. So, and I don't know if I've said this before. Next to Halloween, sometimes New Year's is my least favorite holiday. But here's
love
why. I
New
and I have a great time, and I do. Only because I always feel like there's high expectations for New Year's Eve. I feel like there's a
true.
lot of pressure around you. And maybe that's like a correlation with Halloween too, like the pressure of a costume. And I feel like New Year's Eve, it's like the pressure of everybody having a good time. It's a party.
Well, we always have a good time.
And we do, but it's like, I think that now we know what it is. So maybe the expectation isn't the same. Like, okay, we know what we're going to do. We know basically who's going to come, and, you know, I invite other people, whoever wants to come in and out. I'm always into that. But I think that maybe years ago, like when you would go out or whatever you would do, it's like, well, is this going to be fun, or is that going to be like there's this expectation of having this really fun, drunken celebration for New Year's. And I always felt like it didn't quite live up to like, ooh, the New Year's Eve.
Well, that's true. You
party.
always have thoughts of like what it's supposed to be. Or even for people that are like single, I can imagine the pressure of like, who's going to be your New Year's kiss?
Right.
Like, I feel like that's a lot of pressure. I'm glad I never had to deal with that. Because like, it's kind of awkward if you don't have anybody and everybody's kissing and you're just like, oh, where's the dog?
I mean, that doesn't really happen here because
no,
even
we're all
those
family.
who don't, it's family. So you're getting kissed by someone.
Yeah.
The whole, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do. It's like midnight comes. If you're a couple, you're kissing your significant other. And then which is why I mean, everybody, like, you don't leave after you do all your kisses, because then we're kissing everybody.
Not on the lips.
Not on the lips. We are a flu epidemic waiting to happen.
We are a COVID epidemic because
that
did
happen.
COVID. We're like, it's fine. Everybody just get together. We all got COVID.
Yes, that year maybe we'll have that picture too, where
we put X's on everybody.
As everyone got COVID, we put X's. But no, I actually feel like everyone that was here was healthy.
Yeah, no, we're all good. We're 2 days out and still nobody's
Yes.
sick yet. So,
but
even with the flu running rampant right now.
So I like New Year's Eve. I feel, is my tiara falling? I don't want my tiara
your
to fall.
headphone.
Oh, I feel something falling. Yeah, so I feel like New Year's Eve can be pressure, and maybe for some people too, that pressure of not having a significant other to be with, it could be depressing too.
But that's why it's good to be with family, because you're still like.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't have to be
it's not
a
like
date
you're at
night.
a party. Like I can imagine if you're at a party or like a bar or something, and like you don't have somebody, like not everybody's going around and kissing you in the bar. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I think ringing the new year in with family is a great thing to do. Yeah. And, you know, we've talked about the Fisks many times, and I think we mentioned this too, like this is our tradition too. Even so, there were years where I wasn't with my family on New Year's Eve, because there was years and years and years ago where my grandparents sometimes went out or with their friends. My parents sometimes went out. And then at some point they all started again where it was
together
family. And I think maybe it's like depending on the ages of the kids. So maybe when they didn't have to be with us, then they started doing some things, or we were going out so that they would go out. Yeah. And then my cousins are much younger than myself and my brothers. So then when my aunt and uncle like had to stay, like eventually they came in and did family thing again.
I do feel like New Year's, like obviously all of our podcasts, we've talked about the Italian culture and like how we're always together and like holidays are the most important thing. However, I do feel like for Italians, New Year's is not the most important holiday to be together. Because, like, the kids do go out and, like, go with their friends or, like, whatever. I feel like that's the only holiday that's kind of, like, more lenient than other holidays. Not that we don't love, like, I guess, all being together. And we want to do that now, obviously. But I'm saying, like, some of the kids in the family will, like, split their time and, like, go see, you know, their friends, come say hi to the family and then, like, go out after.
But I think that's the beauty of it, is it can change a little bit and it can evolve through the years. But we do always end up in the same place. So like I was saying, like with the Fisks, that was one thing that's non-negotiable for me, that as long as it works for us and for them, we're always going to be together. You know, they're my adopted family. They are my family. They may not be blood family, but they're family. And it's a tradition we started years ago where actually there was a few where we even went away with the kids. So we went to Hershey. Yes. We went to Hershey one year with the kids, and we did, and I call it a weekend, but I guess it's New Year's. So it could have been any 3 days, but we did Hershey one year. We were actually down in Absecon near Atlantic City one year, and we did that, and that was a whole fun thing. So there was a couple of years. I think we did. Maybe it was the same year where we went to Cape May too. Now I don't even remember, but there were a few years where we went away and we did things. And then it would start to be more like house parties. So like when our kids were young, and then other friends' kids were young, and then we would kind of come together.
It was my favorite time when we used to come for New Year's, because we would all hang out upstairs in that little kitchen. And
that was when
cards.
It ended up back here. Yes. So I think that and then there were years before that where Jeff and I and Claire and Bill, and sometimes it would be Glenn and whoever would go without the kids. We started changing that when the kids actually were like, hey, we get what midnight is and the ball dropping. Yeah. So then it's like you want to have them with you. Like they want to participate.
They want to be up and like be with you and celebrate.
So then it became like, all right, whatever we're doing it with the kids, but with each other. And then because they were all so close, it was fun for them too to celebrate together. Yeah. And then eventually my family was doing it again. And I kind of wanted to do it. And I think back then maybe Aunt Ro was hosting New Year's Eve. And
really?
She was like...
Oh, wait, I remember.
You were there.
To New Year's there.
And she was like, no, years. I know we want you here, but we want the Fisks to come too. They are our family. Yeah. So then it became where the Fisks came and, it was like, okay, well, because we're going to celebrate together. And then we all went to my family. Yeah. And then eventually I took it over. And that's kind of how it's evolved to where we are now.
Such a good time. Literally, like... that's all I remember, like core memories but that's really when like me, Mikey, but like I became really close with them outside of Evan is New Year's. So I love it.
So that's kind of how our New Year's evolved. And so while it's not one of my top holiday, I mean it is, there's not that many holidays, so yes, it is up there because I love the Christmas holiday season. And maybe that's why too, because that means it's over, and I hate it's over. That's
definitely why, because it's over. She's gonna get depressed now. This is her depressed season.
So that brings us into the next part of this conversation, how all right, it's January, here we are, holidays are over,
but this is the time where people usually set resolutions for the new year. So are you people? Not me, people. I was just going to say, are you a New Year's resolution person?
Not a resolution person. I think that you should start off every new year with the best of intentions for that year, because none of us know what the year is going to bring.
No.
But I think that I don't like to set myself up for failure.
No. That's very true, because it always ends up being a same cycle of the new year where people set goals for themselves, and some of them may be like so out of reach, not where you can't achieve them one day, but it's like start small and then eventually get there, because then at the end of the year, everyone was like, oh, that was like, I didn't hit any of my goals, or like they set these goals to like work out every time, and then, you didn't hit them, and then you try to change it the next year, but it's just this endless cycle.
Yes,
that keeps happening. So you need to figure out how to break the cycle.
Right. And I told you, I read an article. Let's see if I can bring it up.
What was it called?
Now I have multiple devices.
Oh, and she matches. Look at that.
Oh, yes. I didn't realize
on
that.
Theme, of course.
On my multiple devices. Talking about, do I still have it is the question.
Well,
New Year, same you, why resolutions don't work and what actually does. It was actually an article by Forbes. And really kind of what they're saying is, and I think I've heard this before, that people make resolutions and 4 weeks in, so, by February 1st, they're out the window.
We're past the resolution point after January.
And then you're feeling bad about yourself because you made a resolution you didn't. So they're really saying that there's 5 truths about resolutions.
Okay.
And we kind of quickly go through them. So 1, your brain rejects outcome goals.
Okay.
So they're saying it's more the psychology of it. It's easy to say, I want to get fit. I want to be in shape. I want to be skinny. I'm going to, that's probably the number one resolution every year is I'm going to work out more. I'm going to do this. Saying your brain doesn't obey by aspiration. It only obeys by identity. Meaning just because you say it, your brain doesn't realize like, oh, this is what we're going to do. It's the environment kind of that you put yourself in.
Okay. Got it.
So, all right. So that's number one. Number two, big goals backfire immediately. So big doesn't work. Smart works is what they're saying.
Well, yes, that's what I was just saying. Like, I feel like if your goals are too big at the start of the new year, it's going to seem so unachievable.
If you say, I'm going to lose 50 pounds this year.
I'm going to lose 50 pounds in a month. Like, no, that's unachievable. Right.
So it's too big. Like you're going to fail if you go too big, too fast. If you go from not working out to working out 7 days a week, that's not going to happen.
No.
Like it's got to be baby steps. So small measurable changes in behaviors are better than big goals.
Okay.
So now, so in that example, if you don't work out, and this is what happens to me where I say I'm going to do it. And then I'll start and I'll be like, okay, I've got to go down every morning.
Every day.
I'm going to go down. And then
you're abruptly changing your schedule.
Right. And the minute it doesn't work out because I can't, I'm never getting back up on that treadmill again.
Well, that's what I always find too. Like I always say, like, I want to move more. I want to do more. I want to like blah, 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 blah. And then like I'll start to do it. And there is something to be said about making habits for yourself to do every day to keep yourself on schedule. However, maybe not doing a workout that's an hour long every morning. Like maybe just start with, 20 minutes today. If I have more time one day, maybe I'll do 40 minutes. Like I missed today. Okay, but I'll get back on it tomorrow. Like, I feel like if you put too much pressure on it, it's not going to be achievable.
No. Number three, your environment controls you, not your willpower. So don't get down on yourself that, oh God, it's just because I have no self-control. I'm lazy.
That's true.
It's not that.
Psychology point of it.
If you continue to live the old version of you, then your resolutions don't stand a chance. Your behavior is shaped by your environment. So I guess like if you're saying that you're going to eat healthier,
but you're surrounded by junk food,
right? It's going to be a problem. And I think it's the same with like, if you totally deprive yourself, it's never going to last.
Not gonna work.
So if you say, okay, I'm not going to buy cookies. So I don't have cookies. Cookies are my downfall. I'm not going to buy cookies. So they're not in the house. Well, then you're not surrounded by it. So even if you decide to have pizza on Friday, which is not the healthiest thing, but at least you cut out the cookies for now. Like like little by little, you're cutting things out and making better choices.
Or even just like, again, not to deprive yourself, but say, you know what, it's Friday once a week. Maybe I'll have 1 or 2 cookies just to fill my satisfaction, which is okay. Like, that's okay. Yes. I think people forget that, like, yes, you're trying to be healthier, but it's all about your portion control and like how you're going about it, at least in the sense of for eating healthier.
Number 4, the fresh start effect is a short-lived illusion. So I love what they say here. January 1st is like a sugar high for toddlers, which I think is hysterical. You embrace that feeling like you're like, yes, new year. I'm going to be healthy by July. I'm going to fit into the bathing suit I wanted. And then when that doesn't happen and the energy goes down, because yes, now where the lights are down, it's depressing, and you haven't done what you did, it's like a train wreck. Like now it's happened and your motivation slowly
then you get so down on
slips
yourself,
away.
Well, I can't do it.
So it's think long-term small goals instead of gigantic goals that you're going to start. And like we said, you're probably not going to work out 7 days a week from day one.
Yes.
Or even if you are, maybe it's not working out, but maybe 7 days a week, you have something. Maybe 3 or 4 of those days, it's going to be that you're actually on the treadmill, going to the gym, whatever it is. And then those opposite days, it's, I'm going to take, even if it's a 10-minute walk outside or whatever it is that you're doing something. And then the last one, number 5, is you're trying to change too much at once, which is kind of what we said. So this is saying you should pick your top 3 goals and crush them, but make them achievable. So don't make them so out of reach, because the human brain collapses under the pressure of multitasking.
Yeah.
So bottom line, it's saying resolutions aren't a strategy, they're a fantasy. So really set good intentions instead of resolutions.
Okay.
Which
Yeah,
I
like that.
can get on board with that.
You know what? I think that's part of my problem is because I get into this cycle too myself, and I think everybody does, where like I'm like, oh, I want to do this, 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 this. Like I just have all these ideas, and this is just me in general. Like I go through this monthly where I'm like, I just, especially now that I'm laid off, I just get all these crazy ideas that I want to do, and I'll start to like figure out how to do that. I'm like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Plus, I'm trying to do this other thing, and my brain's like. Blah, 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 blah. So it's unachievable because I'm trying to do too many things at once.
And then nothing happens.
Exactly. I'm surprised this has happened. I've been talking about this for so long.
But you know what? And I truly believe this. I think it's easier, the buddy system.
Yes.
So when you try to, like if you were
Me
trying to do this alone
is not
but you kind of
achievable
because you hold each other accountable then.
Yes.
So it's like, hey, like you saying to me, like if I'm busy doing things like, hey, don't forget, like we need to record. Like when are we going to record? So it's like, okay, I know that I can't disappoint my daughter-in-law. Like I have to do it. And
I don't want to disappoint you of like, okay, well, you gave me this idea and like now I got to fit it into like whatever we're talking about that day. And so like it's very good to have a buddy, especially when you're doing something like this, or even working out is a great idea to have a buddy because then you're going back and forth. Same thing. Like, are we going today? Like, don't forget 4:00. Like, blah blah blah. Like, you know what I mean?
I think anything like that, it's easier. Even with like the eating healthier thing. It's hard when like if you're in a family or even in a marriage or even roommates who eat together.
Yeah.
If you're not on that same journey, it's very hard to get everybody on board.
That's
so
true.
it is easier. Or easier because it's not impossible. You can do it no matter what. Not everybody has to be on board, but especially like in my case, if you're the one that's cooking the meal, everybody's eating what I'm making, but I have to still get around everybody's likes and dislikes. So it's
my dislike for mushrooms.
It can be challenging. But yeah, so I think that's how I feel, and I like that idea. So no, I'm not a resolution girl, and I really never was. But I can totally get on board with setting
having goals
for myself, and maybe it's like once a quarter, like maybe it's 3 goals for the first quarter of the year, or monthly.
Like I like
whatever
monthly
works for
goals.
you.
Monthly goals feel more achievable because they're smaller, and it's like once you do hit that milestone, you make another one for the next month.
So next year, when we're still doing this, we'll let you know how we did with our goals,
our
little smart goals for next year.
So what are some of your goals for this year? Did you have any? Have you put any thought into some goals?
I mean, it's this, is it the same stuff? Like, yes, do I want to, and I need to be better about getting into shape more. So I think like last year I did lose weight. I would love to lose more weight this year. And I think I do it in small increments because I am definitely, and I've made this decision a long time ago, I'm not going to change my entire lifestyle because I like it. I want to be
stubborn.
I want to be healthy, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to be someone who doesn't eat pasta when I want it. I mean, I'm not going to eat, a pound of pasta on my own.
It's just portion control.
It's portion control, but I'm not going to cut certain things out of my life because they're the things that make me happy.
Yeah. You only live once, people. And I'm not saying go over the edge, but also enjoy
it's
what
everything
you want.
in moderation. Like, do I drink? Yes. Do I drink a lot? I don't drink all week long.
I only drink on the weekends or if it's a holiday.
So I don't drink.
And not every weekend.
We're having our wine as we do this because we do enjoy a glass of wine. But really during the week, unless I'm going out to dinner or something during the week, I don't. So I feel like that, like if you do everything in moderation, you shouldn't have to deprive yourself of anything.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, my goal, so that would be one, is just to get healthier. I don't expect, I look at pictures of myself like from when I got married and I'm like, damn, that girl was thin and look at how she looked.
Same.
Her chin was sculpted. She didn't have a double chin. She just looked good. Damn it. That I don't have this, again, unachievable goal that I'm going to look like I did when I was 26 years old anymore. But it's more wanting to be healthy than anything. Like I want to be here. Like they're not going to get rid of me. So I want to make sure I can keep myself as healthy as possible to be here for everyone. So that's kind of my goal, is to be healthy.
Yeah. Which you are.
Yes. I mean, so far, so good. And other than that, I think it's to continue to balance where like I have
Work-life
work
balance.
goals and
Yeah.
I want to, strive and I enjoy work and strive
Yeah.
to do what I want to do and achieve what I want to do at work. But then I try to have a good balance between work. So maybe I think what happened with COVID when we were home so much, I feel like I'm at my desk more than ever.
That's the
And you
hard
know
part
this.
about
You come
working
in at
from
what
home,
time and
too.
I'm still sitting there.
Yeah.
I need to be better about that, about not like having it be 6:30 and
Yeah.
I'm still sitting at my desk. So
Yeah.
that's one of my goals is to figure that out.
Yeah. It's always hard to figure out work-life balance.
Yes. But so those are what about you?
Well, kind of same boat. I look at pictures of myself from forever ago and I'm like, damn, I look good there. And now I'm just a lard.
You are not.
But I obviously have definitely gained weight. And I think I have to, yes, I want to be healthier. But I think one of my goals is to really realize that, like, again, like you said, I'm not going to look like what I looked like in high school anymore. I'm now, unfortunately, an adult that has grown into her body. And I would say last year was the happiest year that I think I've ever had. And
That's
like a
amazing.
lot of, bad things happened last year. Not a lot, but like, bad things did happen. But we had so many more good things.
Yeah, I was going to say 2025 was probably because we had quite a few years of every year
Something traumatic would happen.
Something traumatic, something very sad, whatever it was. So we had quite a few years where each year that happened. 2025 for the most part where was it every month a stellar year? No, there was but I'm going to say for the most part we got through 2025 pretty unscathed.
Yeah. Yeah. And then that's why I said, like, obviously the year I got married, I was so happy, but like, still a lot was going on with everything else. But like this year as a whole overall was my happiest year. So I think part of my goal for next year is to realize that like I just had like one of my favorite years. And like I'm not saying nothing's going to happen going forward into the next year.
There's always something.
But I'm looking forward to hopefully having another year like that where I can look at some of the bad things and be like, well, you know what? Look at all the good things that has happened or is happening in that moment. So kind of a reflection on that.
Well, I always think that's important that you have to remember, when you're feeling down and that there's bad things, even in the world, there's a lot of shitty things happening in our world right now. You got to balance it out with the good things that are in our life.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And one of my other goals is this podcast.
Come on, people.
Come join our family. But no, I do want to continue to do this for the next year and see how it goes and what happens. I really, really, really love the whole process of it. Although it may be frustrating at times of me not knowing what I'm doing, editing or hooking all this stuff up. I truly enjoy it and I still want to continue to do it. Even obviously I'm still looking for a job, but I still want to be able to have the goal of doing this on the side and then working. And I don't want to lose that once I do get a full-time job.
I think that's a good goal.
Yeah.
And it's, we were never under any false delusions that this was going to be, we were immediately going to do this.
Like, oh my gosh, we're like I'm not doing this because we want to be famous. Like I'm doing this because it's something that I always thought about doing. And I felt like we had good stories to share. We have a very unique relationship and I love the behind the scenes. So to me, this is like a fun hobby.
Yes. So whether there's, 2 people listening, 200, 2,000, whatever it ends up being, you're stuck with us through 2026 if you're ready to listen because we're just going to keep doing it. We have no idea what we're going to talk about all year, but
which is why I know it's important for a business, not that we're a business, but for a business to set numerical goals. I don't want to do that because then I feel like I'm putting so much pressure on hitting those goals rather than thinking of the actual things that we want to talk about, that we want to share. And I feel like it takes away from the personal aspect of it.
Yeah, there's never going to be every week things that we talk about that everyone out there is interested in or wants to hear. The goal is we enjoy discussing things amongst each other or with each other, kind of sharing it, showing that you can have this relationship like we do with your in-law. giving you some insight into our family and how we function and sometimes don't function. And just seeing if there's anything relatable. And some days or some weeks you'll enjoy what we're talking about. Some weeks you'll be like,
see you next week.
Yeah, they were boring or I can't relate.
Or that was a terrible episode.
But that's
no
okay.
idea what they talked about.
Yeah, but that's okay. We're here. Listen when
fun.
You can.
We're learning.
Tell us, well, you're going to tell us no matter what. But like I said, you're not everyone every week is going to be into it. But I think, again, part of our goal is we're going to keep doing it as long as we enjoy doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's ever a point where I'm like, I can't fucking do this anymore, then it's like, okay, then we'll figure something else out that we want to do.
But for now,
we're spilling the gravy. Woo!
All right. Enough resolutions, reality checks, something fun.
So let's get into some fun things. So I have another game. Who are you accidentally starting a relationship with this year? So some of the rules, I'm going to reveal one person at a time. Could be a celebrity, could be an athlete, could be whoever. And you have to blindly rank them and tell me who you would most likely date in 2026. Dating.
Does Jeff approve of me
5.
dating someone?
I did not ask Jeff's opinion.
Okay.
1, you're dating them. 5 is like, you go through the list.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to know. So, and I'll have you all know, she told me about this like 10 minutes before we turn this camera on.
I'm like, hey, give me a list of people.
And then I had to pick people for her. So
okay,
we'll see how this goes.
Well, here is my list for you. Number 1, you have to rank them. Okay, ready? Who are you dating? They're texting you. You hooked up with them on New Year's, and now they're texting you. Jason Momoa.
Wait, and once I say a number, they're that number and that's it?
They're that number and that's it. So you don't know if somebody better is going to come along. You don't know if somebody worse is coming along.
I love me some Jason Momoa.
I made a good list.
Shoot, I don't know who else you'll have on here. This could be a trick. But how could you go wrong, even if I put him up there? I'll say 2.
2. Okay. Jason Momoa is number 2. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
David Beckham.
Oh, it's the tattoos and the body.
It's the tattoos. Oh, my God.
I love his tattoos. And then I don't know, for some reason, people, I feel like David Beckham always takes pictures in black and white.
She loves the black and white picture.
I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but somehow in the black and white, he seems like shiny. Ooh, I'm dropping things.
She's flustered.
I'm dropping things. And then like the tattoos look even better. But I don't know, because I really don't know who you put in there. I know I'm going to get somebody shitty for number 1, but I don't know if I could put, because I don't know.
Jason Momoa is already number 2. He's out.
I'm going to make David Beckham 3.
Wow. Okay.
I know I'm going to get somebody shitty.
100% thinking you were going to put him as number 1.
See, I'm going to get somebody shitty now as number 1. I can tell.
Beckham 3, Jason 2. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
So that means somebody really bad is coming. See, this is my problem, because I would not put Dwayne The Rock Johnson 1, but now I don't know what's coming.
But there could not be anybody bad.
But I know you're a little wench. I'm putting him at a 4.
A 4. Okay, so now we have 2, 3,
and 4. Because I
gone.
really like him, but he talks a lot.
Okay. Well, now you've kind of... Okay, just...
So I'm getting somebody shitty.
Sloth from the Goonies.
I don't even think I know who that is.
The guy who's like... The messed up guy who wears a Superman shirt.
So now he has to be 5, so whoever's left is what I get as number 1.
Well, how do you feel about that?
What do you mean?
How do you feel about the last person that's left being number 1?
Well, they have to be, because that's all that's left.
So you're just because you have to.
Well, I don't know. I don't hear who it is yet.
But the way you're talking about it, I'm saying.
Because I just feel like you're giving to give me somebody bad.
Yeah, because you're disappointed now that your last one is number 1.
Unless it's somebody I like, then I'll be happy. So who's my last person?
Your husband.
So now
I was like, damn, you ruined my game.
So now I'm happy. Oh, God, I didn't put your husband in my list.
Well, she picked the right answers, I guess.
So I did. So in that order.
You literally ranked them the way that I wrote them down. Like,
really?
That I thought you would do them.
Oh, well, thank you, Jeffrey.
Well, Jeff's your husband and your New Year's kiss. Whatever.
There you go. Jason Momoa, you're close, though.
Okay. I'm ready for mine.
All right. I put that. Where's my phone? I put them on here.
Let's see.
Well, I didn't put Evan, so just so you know.
Okay. Darn.
All right. Number 1 is Ben Affleck, because I know you like him.
Current Ben Affleck?
You can pick whichever Ben Affleck you like.
Well, that changes my answer.
It's a fantasy.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll put Ben Affleck at number 3.
All right. Number 2, a lot of people aren't going to know who this is, but you will. It's a New York Ranger. Dan Girardi, a former New York Ranger.
Number 1.
Number 1. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Trojack.
Oh, but now if I do, you put Dan Girardi
No, that's
number
fine.
1.
I'm okay with that.
All
Okay,
right,
Dan Girardi, number
Girardi's
1.
number 1.
I'm okay with dating him. He has a wife and kids, though.
You have a husband, too. Number 3, Chris Evans, Captain America.
By Chris Evans. He'll have to be number 2. But I honestly would still put Dan Girardi above him.
Okay. So it's Dan Girardi, Chris Evans. Mm-hmm. You'd put Dan Girardi above Chris Evans?
Yeah. I love Girardi.
He's
a hockey player, guys.
I know, but all of you need to Google him. He's not the hottest hockey player.
Okay, stop.
Okay. All right. So we have Dan Girardi, Chris Evans. Was Ben Affleck 3?
Yeah.
All right.
So I have 4 and 5 left.
This is a wrestler.
Oh.
No, it's
shoot.
Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, okay.
So see, he was my like 1.
You know,
you kind of like him?
Okay, I don't know. I
just don't like him as a person.
I would never put him above the other people on the list. So, but I am going to put him at a 4 because sometimes there's just something about him. I don't really think he's that cute. I don't know. It's something about the bad boy that is like I like. So I'll put him at a 4.
All right. You're going to hate now who you have at number 5.
Great.
Vincent Trocheck.
Oh, damn it.
Another New York Ranger.
Damn. I like him too. But I would put Chris Evans above him. So,
all right.
Like
so,
if I had to pick, I would probably do.
Out of these 5?
I don't know. Yeah. I just love Dan Girardi. He's such a good guy. That's what's part of it too. It's like he's such a good guy.
All right. So you leave your list as is.
I'll leave my list
Dan
as
Girardi,
is.
Chris Evans, Ben Affleck, Dominic Mysterio, and Vincent Trocheck.
Vincent Trocheck. That's my
Not
list.
a bad list, except for Mysterio. I don't like him.
Wow, she really got me with those hockey players.
I mean,
I'm married
to one.
I made the right choice. All right. That was our game. Wasn't that so fun? I love doing these kinds of games.
Yeah, and now I can go home and tell Jeff, you're number 1.
He's going to be like, you definitely did not want to pick me if you had to reorganize that list.
Number 1 by default.
That's why I was trying to get you to say, well, now I'm disappointed.
I couldn't because I didn't know who it was going to be. I
If
didn't
you actually had to
know
do
you were
it-
going to trick me.
If you actually had to do it, I guarantee, I feel like you would put Momoa at number 1.
Well, if I knew Jeff was on the list, no, I would still put Jeff on the list as number 1.
Are you sure?
Sure.
All right. Well, besides
You know
our
who my
game-
number 1 is? None of those people. Like
Who's your number one?
that no one else will know either. My guy from Outlander, Sam Hugan.
Oh,
I
this
love
cowboy
him.
guy?
No, not that's Yellowstone. No, Sam Hugan is, from Outlander. He's from the 1700s.
She's obsessed with this man.
Oh,
She
Scottish
talks about him all the
accent.
time.
He is.
So he would go above Jeff.
Moving on.
Okay, well,
Am I the asshole?
yes. So this is a Am I the Asshole story that I found, and it's called Ghosting My New Year's Eve Kiss. So I'll read it and we'll get our reactions. So I met someone at the New Year's Eve party. We had an amazing night, kissed at midnight, and I made some vague see you later plans. I honestly thought it was a fun moment and didn't expect anything serious. Fast forward to a few days into January, they've been texting me nonstop, every morning, every night, asking about plans, making goals for the year, and even trying to meet my family already. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I realized I don't want to pursue anything with them, but I didn't explicitly tell them that. I stopped responding altogether, thinking the New Year's excitement would die down. Now they're texting everyone we know, subtly asking questions about me, and some of my friends are saying I should at least explain myself. But I feel like I don't owe them anything. It was a New Year's Eve hookup. Am I the asshole for ghosting someone I kissed on New Year's?
I don't think you're an asshole for not wanting to pursue anything with a person, but I think
No.
you got to put your big girl panties on and just tell them.
Well, that I agree with because I get her point of like, it's just a New Year's gift. It's really not that serious. But you should, like, if they're actively trying to pursue you, it's like, just do the guy a favor and be like, look, bud, you know, I'm not really feeling it. And like, I had fun, but like, you know, let's move on. If he's still persistent after that, like, just get a restraining order. But like, no, I'm kidding. But like, just if you've said your point and made it clear, then I think you ghost him.
That's what I'm saying. You're not ghosting isn't working because he's still pursuing. So there's some people you're ghost that will get the hint and then just be like, all right, she's not interested. Moving on.
But he's obviously not.
He's not. So you have to just say something, whatever it is. I mean, I don't see why you can't be honest. Like, you don't owe any elaborate explanation. Like, yeah, we kissed at midnight. A lot of other people kiss at midnight and it's nothing.
Yeah.
And then move on. But yeah, put your big girl panties on and just tell him the truth.
Exactly. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But, you know, also.
And just be careful where you put your tongue next New Year's Eve.
Ew.
In whose mouth?
Yeah, that's true. That's what I mean. I feel like there's so much pressure, and they were just like next to each other, and like, but then he took it to like, as I saw magic in the air and sparks were flying. Because maybe bad then that he's like felt all these emotions, and now she's like, no.
But that happens.
But
like he might have felt something she did, and that's fair. But you gotta tell him, put him out of his misery, and maybe he won't be that miserable. Like,
yeah, maybe he was just like, oh, okay, got it.
Right.
Let's be friends, or let's not.
Or else he's a stalker, and as Antonia said, like, get a
restraining order.
But I think you can't get to that point until you lay it out.
No,
for him.
You definitely need to say something 100%, because otherwise they're never going to get the message.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a random hookup on occasion. I mean, not once you're married, but or dating.
Guy from
in today's
Outlander, talking about
Hall Pass. In today's day and age, that you're two consenting adults, that doesn't mean it has to go anywhere else. But some people do get more into it than the other. So, and you know, someday that could be you on the other end of it.
Very true.
Thinking it was more, and he's not that into you. So
yeah, and then how would you feel? You'd be like, oh my God, he's ghosting me. Like, what a dick.
So I guess the kiss wasn't that good.
No, it either wasn't that good, or she realized like, you looked way better when
beer goggles, Prosecco goggles, champagne goggles.
Very true. But you should still say something to him and just be like, not working.
Yeah, the fact that he's reaching out to people they know, that's the only awkward part, is you're probably going to see him again. But, you know, be honest now before it gets too uncomfortable.
Facts.
So, no, you're not an asshole. But if you don't tell him the truth, you might walk that line.
You're teetering. Am I the asshole?
You're definitely not an asshole for not wanting to pursue it. But you got to let him know. Let him know.
Let him know. All right. Well,
all right. So we've started the new year.
We've started the new year. We're here. We're ready to go. We're ready to kick off the new year. We've got our realistic goals in place.
Yes. We have no idea what our goals are
have
to talk
new
to
men.
you about. No, I don't.
Well, you have the
I
same
don't.
man.
I've been dating my husband.
On Evan.
Yes. You married woman will be dating a married man. The new year
with kids. Apparently I'm a mom now. But it was a good episode. I love this. We had your article that we read.
Yeah, I think we covered the things.
We hope you got some good advice from that. I mean, that was a pretty good article, and it's nice to get like a fresh start and like a new reset on the new year that's more realistic rather than the same cycle that we go through every year, every New Year's.
Yes. And now we'll end this so I can go home and turn my house into a depressing state of no more lights and trees and Santa Clauses.
And that's what my husband is currently doing right now upstairs, is de-Christmasizing our outside. But thank you guys so much for listening. We're back for the new year. We're ready to go. If you want to hang around with us, subscribe. We're everywhere. Spilling the Gravy, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Oh, also we have a Substack now. If you want to be part of our Substack community, she has no idea. If you want to be part of our Substack community, that's where you can write into us and we can read all your stories and respond to them. And it's at Spilling the Gravy. So follow us on Substack.
Very exciting.
It's great. We love it.
Well, Happy New Year to all.
Happy New Year, guys. We will
look forward to spending 2026 with you.
Yes, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Clink.
Clink.
Bye. Bye.